Right, okay, so we're all still in a pile of bones, having had a short rest, although I don't know how restful lying on a pile of bones might be.
We pushed them out of the way a little bit, man.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Flattened them down.
Yeah.
Crude bad.
I reckon you've not got as much back as you probably should have. but in this case, we'll say we'll play by what it's. Merrick didn't rest on the bones. He just sat down on the stones over here, like a true gentleman, like a true very small avatar that I'm going to keep forgetting what he is and mistaking for a shovel.
So we've got Guy's Song of Healing, haven't we? So is that giving us full?
Are you singing? Are you singing down here? Yeah. Is
Well, what
the general consensus that songs should be sung in the Lost Mine?
A love song, like a lullaby.
What do we get back for a short rest?
You get a small boon of hit point relating to some sort of roll on your sheet. This is the sort of rigorous, dungeon mastery that people need to hear about.
Absolutely.
Is it our hit dice?
Yeah.
Hit dice.
Is it just one hit dice? Is that how it works?
I think it's all of your hit dice for the short rest, isn't it? And you just get all of your health back on along.
Right.
Merrick comes up to you. Oh, my dear boy, my dear creature. As foul and as hideous you look, you do not deserve to bleed this way.
He's speaking to me.
Yeah.
That's very good of him.
That's very good. But before anything's decided, are we getting our hit dice back in? That's what we're saying. So
you're getting a hit dice, and this guy and Merrick's glowing hands are coming towards you.
Right, go on then. Yeah, I'll let him touch me.
All right, he gets an extra level when he does this. 2 plus the level, right? So he gets 1d8 plus 2 and his modifier. 11.
Nice. That's taking me over the edge.
It's not very believable with him standing over here, so he comes and stands next to you.
He's got long fingers. Thank you, my good man. Perhaps with your blessing, I will lead a more righteous path.
You seem to have died, sir. Remember, we're using the bar the other way.
Oh, yes. I was showing you your worst
just walks over your body.
I'm going to do some stretches at the rail track.
To call it a rail track would be generous, man. The train would have to be as wide as you. Just a one-man train. All aboard, right? It's just me, right? I'm on board. I'm gone. No, it's one of those, those things underground. Those things where you fill it up with silver ore. And
like
in a big pile there.
An Indiana Jones style minecart thing.
Oh, that's the one.
Yeah.
That's the image I was trying to create.
Yeah, punching a man in a turban, I can see it now.
Yeah. Well, don't get your hopes up for that in this game, but yeah.
Imagine
yourself punching a man in a turban. I'll leave that. Right, so you have got 1, 2, 3, 4 exits from this room. Or there is the exit back up the hole to your horses and your friends.
I'm
Did you
thinking.
not say it goes down as well as up?
It goes down into the Underdark.
Into the abyss. Right. Possibly don't want to go there.
I'm reckoning the mine cart
I'm
thing is
kind
the,
of
ma-
hoping
the main.
So I haven't planned what goes on under there.
I'm thinking the mine cart road is the main road. So these others are side rooms. So should we check them first?
I reckon you could do a good bit of scouting there, Sorrow.
Go on then. I'm gonna double dash here.
Okay. I will reveal what you can see. A T-junction with a left and right. You want to move a little bit further forward?
Yeah, I suppose I'll put here. Oh,
Roll initiative? No, I'm
hang on a
joking.
second. Right, so I can see a spider's web and some stairs. Is that?
Spiders, webs, and steps to your right, and a corridor. Oh, corridor. You can see a bit more down this corridor now, really. And you can see more steps in the spider's web. The steps here are going down. The steps here are going down. Those are, I think, going up. You can hardly tell.
Right.
They might both be going down.
We might as well all.
We'll leave it to the viewers to decide.
Shall we all go
Have
down
a
this
poll.
corridor?
If you think these stairs are going up, click thumbs up.
Yeah, we can all go down here.
Are you telling people it's okay?
No, I'm telling them the stairs. And to just brace themselves for the unexpected.
It's okay. It's okay up to a point.
Yeah, there's no immediate danger.
This point.
Just thinking of marching order, would I be better off being straight behind our scout?
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
Yeah.
Merrick can go in between you as well, as he's in full plate armour.
The one at the back dies first.
Yeah.
You hear a hissing sound behind
Shouldn't
you.
Merrick go? Shouldn't Merrick go?
Merrick looks
You
like.
want Merrick to go at the end?
Yeah, he's brave enough to take up the rear, aren't you, Merrick?
Aye. No, it's not because he's a stout halfling that he can wear armour. It's because he's got the life domain. In life domain, you get to wear heavy plate armour, which it makes sense. Right, yeah, there's a large web crossing your path, stopping you seeing clearly ahead.
The old flaming torch.
Yeah, or if someone with a long sword wants to go first, I mean,
Yeah, I'm happy to go first.
yeah. Can you see in the dark or?
Yeah, 60 feet.
Sweet. Well, maybe I'm the preliminary scout, and now you can.
Yeah, I was going to say if we're not actually creeping up.
Well, I'll use green flame blade. I'm sure that would burn.
Yeah,
through this
Yeah.
wall.
is that the action that you decree that you're doing?
Yeah, it's a cantrip, so I can just.
Go.
Yeah, the web burns up, and you can see an old barrel with coals in it.
That'd be good for the campfire later.
Any corpses we need to get rid of?
We've got some crab as well, haven't we, from the Umbra Hulk that we killed?
Umbra Hulk. Umbra Hulk.
Is that what it was called?
I don't know who the Umbra are. Dave, you peeking round a bit more there?
I have. Well, I'm
It looks like a room. It looks like a room. Now you've become the preliminary scout.
Apparently, I have. Yeah. I'm not sure why.
What's going on down there?
I'll go here.
Just a barrel of coals. Don't worry.
Who's speaking? Who's
Right.
saying what's going on?
That was Merrick speaking.
Oh,
Oh my God.
go on, I'll step in.
Right. You find you can see two very dusty boxes. There. Sorry, I need to Get the right thing. Oh shit! I've moved the box, and now it won't go back where it belongs.
It's a mimic. It's a mimic. Kill it. Roll for initiative. It's over.
Right, no.
Monster. Oh God, it's gone.
It's gone, man. It's gone. It's teleported, man. It was a mimic that was also a higher level wizard. It wasn't scared of you. It just values its privacy. Right. So yeah, you can see a box, a desk thick with dust with a quill and old ancient books there, and some kind of chest.
Sweet.
Well, I'm just going to investigate this this barrel of coals. Is there anything?
The barrel of coals. Is it a good investigation roll? Is it an intelligence-based trait?
I don't know. It's an investigation. There you go. It was a poor investigation.
It's a poor investigation, man. You wonder. This object doesn't seem to make. Yeah, it's a barrel of coals. Well, why would someone just have that there in their office?
Yeah, who knows?
Makes little sense. Okay.
I'm going to look at the chest.
Tends to be a more interesting thing to investigate. You look like you've picked it up.
Yeah, I'm going to have a shake.
It's mine.
Yeah, I'm off. See you later, guys.
It just jumps into the Underdark with the chest screaming.
It was inevitable.
Yeah, no, that's how the spin-off begins.
Right. A quick investigate. Oh, right.
Oh, right. You
proved me guilty of a crime.
What's it? Yeah, it's just one of those locks that you think is just, that's not going to. There's no way of getting that rock open now. In your mind, and you're the master locksmith. That's what you're going to tell everyone. And I should have whispered that to you. That's what I've just whispered to you.
Right.
So we're going to bash it open.
Looks like we'll have to. There's no other choice.
Well, I'll tell you what, then I'm going to take a more straightforward approach with things, because I've seen Psycho where there was a corpse in the coals. So the first thing I do is kick the barrel of coal over and see what happens.
Right. Very good. And yeah, the coal. This is old coal, man. It's just dust. It just breaks down into dust, and you just fill the room up with dust now, man. And you've all got those sort of blackened faces that you get.
Very problematic.
At least we look at home down here.
Yeah, I suppose.
You look like miners now.
Yeah.
That's what we want. I'll go and grab the chest and throw it into the nearest wall.
Yeah, it's literally the only way we're going to get it open.
Right. Two bottles smash when you do that. And the contents seep out onto the floor. It does just look like dried ink, though. Although you can't be sure. There's silver all over the floor that's come out of these 12 little bags. Some of the bags are still intact, though. Each bag, overall, there's 8 bags of 12 silver pieces. There's some more old record books which have kind of fell apart in the impact. An abacus that has now been broken. And some candles that are broken.
Is anyone any good at investigating what may have been on these papers?
There's some books on the desk.
Is that 32 gold each? Silver each?
I'm going to say, I think 32. It is 12 bags of 8, did you say?
8 bags of 12.
8 bags of 12.
Are we giving the priest a share?
Oh, God.
No, he's not. No, you've ruined it.
What's going on in here?
Nothing.
Everybody okay?
Yeah, yes. Just counting the silver we already had.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Anything for the church?
No, afraid not. Sorry.
Luminor.
Next time.
Luminor will bless us, don't worry.
Oh, of course, yes.
This is a silver mine.
Exactly.
It's on Ravensmoor's land, but as we know, this will soon become the Kingdom of Arden. Once the king returns from the north and turns his conquest to this town, to this barony, and this silver mine will be his.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's in a.
So was that 36 gold I just counted that I had from the other day?
From the other day?
34.
34, right.
No, 32, sorry.
32, right.
Yeah.
Quick, keep correcting it.
What, today? No, yeah.
No one's given gold.
No, sorry, yeah. I don't know what I was thinking.
Is anyone looking in the box?
What, this box here in the corner? Yeah, go on then.
Okay, yeah.
Does it need to be prized open or is it?
Yeah, it's one of those crowbar jobs.
Will that be? I mean, a crowbar. I have a crowbar, so I will use a crowbar.
People have actually got equipment.
Yeah.
How much do crowbars weigh?
The crowbar weighs 5 units of weight.
Yeah.
Heavy thing to be carrying around.
Hey, well, who's laughing now?
Well, absolutely, you're right.
What are we saying? Is it dexterity, strength, or it just works?
It just works. And you prise it open. Excuse me. And just bare dust comes up, man, and you can see it's just moth-ridden clothes, ancient clothes, and material.
I'll give it.
Think Skyrim. You know what I mean? There was nothing in the boxes in Skyrim.
No. I'll stir the dust with my sword just to make sure there's not like a crown hidden at the bottom.
No, there's no crown hidden. Good thinking, though.
Was there no corpse in the coal?
No corpse in the coal, man. No.
Fair enough.
Just coal.
Yeah. I thought that was.
Yeah, well, I had
got corpse avatars, which I could have.
I had a quick investigation of the bureau. I didn't know what to make of it. So if anybody else wants to have a look, feel free.
You're worried that if you pick up the books, they'll crumble to dust.
Yeah, I'm not so sure.
Is anyone going to be a bit braver?
Yeah, I'm going to have an investigate. Unless Sorrows can do a better job. I mean, I'm probably -1.
I'm going to look at what Merrick's abilities are. Do you have any abilities? No, I can't investigate things. He's got a bonus, though, even without a proficiency.
I've got insight. Would that tell me sort of generally what type of room this was? Is it? Yeah. Go on. Oh, that's an excellent insight. Yeah, you managed to. Well, yeah. What languages can you read? All the best. Common, Draconic, Infernal, and Thieves' Cant.
Right. Yeah. In Draconic, on this book, because it's an ancient book. It's hundreds of years old, and it's a ledger. It's a kind of record. It's a record book. So from that, you get the insight that this is the office of the guy who ran the mine, clerk, the person who clerked the mine and kept account of everything that was going on. The different bags with all the little bags with silver in it they were wages, wage bags, and the other books that are destroyed just basically old record books of wages and silver, and hence the abacus for counting.
Well, makes
insight, man, and a good use of insight. One of my thoughts the other day after the game was we need to use insight more. So, yeah, I'm note down some experience for that.
All right, well, I think we can tick this room off the list. Should we scout up top?
Draconic, though. That's unusual, isn't it?
It's the language of the ancients in this world.
Oh, is it? Right.
It's the language that was used by ancient people. Right, we are making our way up towards the other spider's web.
Yeah, so actually, I'll let the Celestion, I'll let you go first.
I'll give it a good. After you, Sorrow.
Sneaky peek round the corner. Or just charging it.
You hear movement.
Oh, I ready my bow. Squint my eyes. Oh.
Oh, right, sorry, yeah, there's things you can see in front of you which I've not revealed to you, sorry.
Boxes.
Oh, there's a web in front of you. Sorry, that's why you couldn't see. There's another web.
I'll give it a good chopping.
Sorry, I meant to hide that then. Right. And now reveal it again. Now you've chopped the
re-reveal.
The re-reveal. And there we go.
Boxes. More dusty contents.
But there's oh, right, you're in the room. You're in the room. You are in the room.
I like the style. He looks lively.
Oh.
Priest, bless us.
So he was right behind you. Yeah, he blesses you. He makes a blessing.
Right, I assume it's
his blessings are kind of cool, though. Let me just double check his blessing. It might not be more powerful because he invokes the name of Luminor, which shouldn't be.
It does direct damage to us.
Right, yeah, up to 3 creatures. Yeah, an extra. The title. Yeah, it's just sort of normal one. Oh, right. At higher levels, he just gets to bless himself as well. So that's what he's done. He's just blessing himself in the corridor behind you.
Well,
is he blessing us at all?
He's blessing you. Yeah, he's blessed you, and he's also been able to get around to sorting himself out.
Oh, okay.
So to speak.
When you say you mean all of us?
You, plural.
Beautiful. Use.
That's ancient word. You just say you, man.
It's a word that's missing from the English language. We need it.
Viewers call in. What do you think? Should use be returned, or should we just continue to say you? Something out there for the viewers, man. Let them consider that. Right. Okay. Right, just one large spider. Should be okay, shouldn't it? Roll initiative.
Should be easy. No problem.
Quick question about the disengage action. Could that work, for example, if you were running past someone, could you sort of move, disengage? Or, I mean, my full idea, arrow to the eye, move and disengage to get down here.
Yeah, because disengage is your bonus action, so you can use your action to fire.
Yeah.
Move.
Yeah.
Then bonus action, disengage.
Right, and that'll get me past someone that I'm not.
Yeah, the corridor's wide enough, man.
Yeah, you see what I mean? I'm not really disengaging, I'm just not engaged. Not in. Right, yeah, cool.
I reckon we go with rule of cool.
First anyway, man. Sorry, you're last, so we'll find out at some point.
Yeah.
After the spiders bit you.
Yeah, it might just bounce on you with it.
Wouldn't have been good if I could have done that thing.
Right. Oh, Jesus. Okay. The old full attack, eh? Right, Celestion, what are you saying?
Right, I'm just going to get in there and give it a good leathering. To be honest, I'm going to bonus action curse it, because it looks like a pretty big creature, this, so I reckon it needs my full attention. Bonus action curse, and then I'm going to get in and hit it if it's close enough.
See if you can get there in the moves you got.
Okay, is he ready for a good battering with the green flame blade? So I've put Hexblade's curse on it.
He's been preparing himself for this moment all his life.
I like his style. So I've got advantage. That's a 22.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, that breezes past his hit, AR.
And it takes 19 damage.
Yeah, you think into its, you crack its, is it carapace?
Oh, it's carapace. I reckon this will taste a crab too, you know.
You crack its carapace a little bit.
It's a very crab
It's not like
world.
yeah, don't imagine like you've opened up a lobster's leg or something, man. You know what I mean? You've chipped its carapace.
Oh.
No, actually, you've chipped its carapace. No, that's a reasonable chip, actually, man. Yeah, no, it's you can see the meat inside.
I'm feeling hungry.
It doesn't look appetizing.
Oh.
We need big nut crackers for these creatures.
Well, you've presented yourself as the alternative to attacking Sorrow by stepping there, Celestion. So you have incurred its wrath. That's an 18 to strike.
It bounces off my carapace.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Can't. Yeah. Go on. Guy.
Guy.
Merrick's
Gonna...
just I'll keep an eye out on our rear guard. I'll just hold up the rear.
Excellent.
Just finishing my blessing.
Sorry, just remind me, what does Hexblade's Curse do again? I'm just reading it.
Gives you advantage, and any damage you do, you add your proficiency bonus to it, so you would be plus
I
3.
thought I gave you advantage, but I can't see where it says advantage, but never mind. I'm sure it's there. Right, well, I stride out to here. This is far enough. No, I'm going to go there.
Ooh.
I'm feeling, and I'm going to, put my Hexblade's Curse on it.
Are you attacking the box, Dave?
I'm not. You told me to. Yeah, you're not satisfied with that. There you go.
No,
I was going to do it like side on.
We've got to keep the realism up, man.
Fair enough. Takes an Eldritch Blast.
Douche. Cracks its. Yeah, you crack its carapace.
Beautiful.
Or its carapac, as I used to call it when I didn't know how to pronounce it. But it sounds better. Yeah, 4 7's the carapac.
Plus 3.
So it's 10, isn't it? Because it's plus the proficiency
10's
bonus.
the carapac.
Right? And also, he takes another Eldritch Blast, because that's the nature of Eldritch Blasts. Ooh. That's going to hit.
Natural. Blast.
Then a quick 9.
Jesus, man. Right. I don't think there's going to be any TPK action tonight, man. I'm quite happy with what you've got. The giant spider's certainly not TPK. Yeah, he looks over to you, Sorrow, and says basically, "Look, mate, you're attacking then Celestion before I get to have a go again." You see a mournful look in his spider's eyes.
Yeah. Well, I give him the finger, move, disengage, and then one to the undersack.
Oh, you've got trapped in his webbing there, though, man. Be careful.
Boosh!
It's a beautiful undersacking.
Yeah, that's critical. So.
Well, you have got caught in his webbing. That's the price of that.
Yeah, no, I'll cut myself out in a second. He's taking a quick 23.
Oh, right. Okay. So,
his ichor gland. Dish.
How much altogether? 23?
Yeah.
Wow, that is... Yeah, no, that's actually more than enough. But let's just see what is... If I'd have rolled his hit points, would he still be alive?
Or did he die in the opening gambit?
He's already dead, according to
We've just been wailing on a corpse.
statistics indicate he would have already been dead. Right, yeah. So we have got one dead spider.
Sweet.
Can you see it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's come up behind you. It looks like you're dead.
I'm going to very carefully cut myself out of the webbing with my dagger.
Yeah, it's just caught around your feet.
Yeah. I'm going to go for a piss.
All right. There's lots of boxes there.
I'll go and green flame blade this webbing, get rid of it.
Right. This Hexblade Curse doesn't give you advantage. Just reading through the. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news.
It does.
It doesn't. Hexblade Curse doesn't give you advantage as far as I can see. It gives you a critical on 19 and 20, and it gives you. Where does it say advantage?
Oh, no. Oh, bugger.
Yeah. So
It's
you
all
get
right.
Yeah, God, so you are. Yeah.
But thanks to good old statistics.
Oh, better sort that out then.
Well, it's just going to be my guy shooting an arrow at the spider and it's dead. Just to edit out your. I reckon we keep it all in, plus your correction.
Yeah.
And my two
There you
viewer,
go.
my
We've
two
learned something.
loyal viewer quiz ideas.
Yeah, there you go. Damn, I need a way of getting advantage.
You need to start climbing on top of boxes.
It's the only way.
All right, is anyone looking in the boxes?
Yeah, go on. We'll have a quick look. Well,
Yeah, it's just dust inside them, man.
Well, I mean, obviously, give them all a stir with the sword.
Yeah.
The crown's in here somewhere, guys.
Yeah, no. Everything okay in there?
Oh, yes. We have felled the beast.
Does anyone need me to touch them?
No, that's.
I mean, please don't.
Okay. Oh, a spider.
Yes, we killed it. Don't worry. That's what we do.
You can come out of your hiding place now. The evil is gone.
It's okay. I'm just trying to help you earn as many experience points as I did in my life.
Is there anything at the back of this room? What's over here? Can't help noticing it's very dark at the back of the room.
Oh, there's the darkness at the back of the room.
Yeah, is that deliberate darkness? No.
It was in undeliberate darkness. But are you rolling an investigation?
Go on then, I will. I will as soon as I find my sheet. There it is. How's that? So I can't actually see it.
Yeah, you find a loose brick, but when you pull on it, it doesn't open the secret of that. You find a little note in there. If you can read Draconic.
I can.
Yeah, it's some kind of a love note.
Oh, okay. What, to a spider?
Not the spider's love note, no, but by one of the miners, you can assume.
Yeah. Right.
Well, if you don't roll an insight, you can assume it is the spider. Without insight, you don't know. You assume the spider likes to meet people in this room behind the boxes.
It makes sense.
You notice the two Draconic names are male.
Oh, okay. One of those.
Well, homosexuality is rife in this area. Maybe it's been a long-standing.
Well, maybe also
their culture.
Minds, man. Anything interesting there? Did you find something?
We found your note to your lover. If that's what you mean.
Oh no.
Not you.
I have a wife back home.
Of course you do.
Clergy, the clergy must marry, and any woman we choose must submit to us in marriage. That is the law of Luminor in the Holy Republic.
Yep.
That's the way to live, gentlemen. You should join the clergy and come to the Republic. You'll have your pick of the wives, and no woman can refuse you as long as another member of the clergy of higher rank than you doesn't take her.
No woman, you say?
No woman. Other than royalty. Only royalty are... Right, so where are we going, guys? You're all following me.
Yes.
Well, you seem like a leader type.
Yes, you take on the mantle of leader.
No, I need you men for these kinds of investigations.
How about this gaff here?
Sounds
good. Well do this.
Where are you pinging? Ping it again. Where are you going?
I'm saying here.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Right. Let's do that then. Yes, that looks like a great idea. Let's go into the second room there. Oh, crunch. Oh, God, the bones.
Oh, the bones. Oh.
The bones are really crunchy.
Oh.
I touched the web.
Like walking through
a
pine forest in autumn.
Well, looks like Malfigo's left us for a moment.
I won't go any further into the room then. Is he...
I'm such horrified about that Hexblade's curse not giving advantage.
Was it not under any circumstances?
No, it doesn't look like it.
Is there like an invocation that you can pick to give
I don't know where I've got that from, man, and I don't know where it's come from.
I mean, here's what, some might consider snaky. Is it worth you both picking up a level in Rogue, so we've all got that sneak attack, because it's pretty good.
It is pretty good, isn't it?
It's well worth just dipping a toe into that pond.
Roguery.
Yeah.
Does it just work on your first attack?
Let's have a proper read, because I'll be brutally honest. Let me just resize my sheet a little bit.
So I saw a post on online today. Someone was talking about how ridiculously over the top this rogue thing is, but then somebody else was saying, yes, but they only do it once, whereas a fighter can keep step stabbing. So.
Right, yeah, I think it's once per round. So, yeah, you're right. I don't notice it, but a fighter who gets
it's a little better and a little worse than some people have interpreted. So it's once you can use it on. I think it's once your turn.
Yeah, it's beginning at first level. You know how to strike subtly and exploit for his distraction. Once per turn, you can deal an extra 2d6 damage to a creature you have hit with an attack. If you have advantage on that attack roll. Oh no, sorry, hang on. You can deal 2d6 damage to a creature you hit if you have advantage on that attack roll. Right. And also, the attack must use a finesse or a ranged attack. You do not need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet. That enemy isn't incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage on the roll, and it increases at each rogue level. So yeah, it needs to be so that's suppose the downside for you guys, isn't it? It's an attack, a finesse or range weapon. So
yeah, that'd scupper me. And also, I pick up 2 attacks next level. So I'd only get it on 1 attack, and then my other attack would be normal. I wouldn't benefit from it that much.
No. Fair enough.
I'd have to drop to a shittier weapon. So
yeah, no, cool.
I need to pick up my sorcery at some point. Anyway, that's my path. Divine sorcery, touched by the gods.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Is that when you're going to get that quicken spell, or do you get that from something else?
It'll be from sorcery later on, yeah. I'm going to get quicken spell and twin spell.
Nice.
Twin spell so I can put some of my more powerful buffs. on 2 of us. And quicken spells, so I can use some of the cantrips and spells as bonus action.
Yeah, they do sound good, then. I was thinking of getting the one that gives them disadvantage on saves and the one that does more damage. Which I might still get the damage one, but the disadvantage one... poison's good. But Ray of Sickness, it would, I suppose...
I think, is it heightened spell, or is it that gives them disadvantage on the save?
Yeah.
It's a winner, man, because, you know, you're getting the full impact of your spell with it, aren't you, for a couple of points?
Yeah.
Or you're more likely to get the full impact of your spell.
Yeah. Yeah, I may as well go for them.
Awesome. Right. Sorry. Right. Well, we weren't in the middle of anything. We were about to do something.
We're about to walk in the room.
As you can see, another major obstacle stands in your way.
Gonna give it a good burning.
That's a bit worrying, that level of coughing, but it's all still quite phlegmy. But having been in and out of the hospital today, I'm thinking, I've been coughing a little bit too much.
It's a bit soon.
Right. No, I'm fine.
Captain COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I'll definitely wear my face mask tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like
it's nearly Halloween anyway. We may as well break them all out.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you've destroyed that, and you can see into this room, except you can't see some of the things that you can see, but you can definitely see.
Who's this weirdo here?
Yeah, is that some guy with a skateboard?
Oh, I can see something suspect.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
We found his lover.
Oh, the fucking web keeps moving. I can't seem to move either. Damn you.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast its ass.
Oh, it's coming to get us.
Oh, Jesus.
It can't get out. It's too big.
Is that significant?
He's too big.
Can't get out.
Oh, that's too big.
Oh, let's just pepper it then.
Yeah, that sounds good.
This is how it's done.
Are we initiatizing?
I think it can spit something at you. Let me just see if it can spit.
I'm initiatizing.
No. It's just caught there, but it's an important lesson to learn.
Yeah. Well, they're not the brightest.
Right, well, yeah, just take turns, man. Just take turns to beat on it. Celestial, you seem to have took the initiative there.
Go on, I'll blast it first. So, a nice casual... the blessing will have worn off now, won't it?
Yes. He's wiping his...
So I'll give it a gentle... Oh, that's just 13. Does that bounce off its carapace?
Dear God, yes, that does.
Okay,
Dear
second
God,
blast.
says Merrick. It's a giant spider.
The second blast doesn't bounce off its carapace.
Okay.
And it takes a casual 13 damage.
Guy?
Fiend.
Guy is going to, I'll sort of Hexblade curse it, and then Eldritch Blast it. It's the sensible thing to do in this scenario.
Have you already cursed, Dave?
Oh, why?
It's once per short rest.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. There's something I didn't read.
It seems to be getting worse and worse, this ability.
Well, never mind. That's a pretty good 20.
The old ability to read, man, that needs to be rolled a lot more, man.
Yeah. I'm sure that's going to hit.
Literacy, common.
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
5 force damage. Okay. And that is
and
applied.
another. Hang on.
What?
Oh, look at that.
Beautiful.
So that is, what is that?
I think if you just click Eldritch Blast now, it'll do it for you. It takes crit into account.
Oh, does it?
There you go. Oh no, it's done some. Oh no, it has. Yeah, it's rolled a 6 and it's rolled a 1.
Oh, I see. Just rolled a d10. Yeah. That's a bit rubbish. Just rolled a 1. Yeah. Fair enough. Well, there you go. Quick 7.
Okay, Sorrow.
It's going to get a ray of sickness from me.
Getting down with the sickness.
Yep. Quick 20. It's being cast as a first level spell, just in case anyone thinks
Does he need to save?
He will now. He's taking 14, whatever, and now he saves to see whether he's poisoned.
He's not poisoned.
Fair play to him. So yeah, that's where that spell would come in handy.
He's taking 14, Jesus. Right.
Yeah, he's loving it.
Jesus. Right, okay, he knows, he's understanding.
This is how his boyfriend died.
Perhaps not my stupid.
I want you to meet me in this room. I would, but I got too fat to leave the other room.
My 600-pound life.
I ate all them corpses outside, and then I went for a lie down and, and then look in the mirror.
I'm willing to step in there and see what's going down.
You're a brave man.
I'll move 1,
right behind you.
2, 3. What can I see at that point? Okay. 4, 5. Smash.
Yeah, its mistake was not moving right to the back of the room.
You made a mistake.
That's what its mistake was.
Oh, is that any good though?
No.
14.
AR 16.
The carapace bounds up.
The carapace saves it once again. Guy.
Right, I'm going to charge forward. What? Oh, hang on. I've got to click on it first. What the hell just happened?
Looks like you're typing things, Guy.
Yeah, don't know what happened there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll do. Yeah, it's just stick to the usual Eldritch Blast.
Quite a blaster.
Yeah.
Master blaster. Yeah, that blasts it.
And it does 9. And then I blast it again with the second beam. And that misses.
Oh, the second beam, you were overconfident.
Yeah.
Sorrow. Excuse me.
I am going to move. Oh, I'm going to just move up here, even if it's a bonus dash. And then he's getting just a bow and arrow strike. I don't have advantage.
I'm within 5 feet of it.
Oh yeah, it doesn't. It's that.
Oh, it's your sneak, isn't it? Sorry.
Yeah. So, well, you can edit that bit out, can't
you? We edit nothing.
Yeah, we live with our indignity.
Yeah.
Okay, the spider. Okay, this one. You kill my lover.
It speaks.
Yes.
It's sentient. Oh God.
23. It gets you in its mandibles, man.
You say it gets me in its mandibles. As a reaction, I cast shield. Ding.
Oh.
Oh, beautiful.
It's holding you, but it's holding the outside of your magical shield.
It's holding me gently, man.
It's holding you gently, right? Gentile. Celestion.
Right, I don't like being held. I'm going to try and give it a quick...
be touched.
I'll give it a quick shivvy, man. He's not obeying his social distancing. That's the 16. Has that touched its carapace again?
It certainly has.
Bloody carapac.
Right, the carapac is the way. Guy, can you breach it?
Yeah, I'm thinking. I wonder how wise is the average spider? I don't know.
It's. Oh, you're tolling it.
I'm telling it.
Well, I'll roll with it and check its wisdom. Its wisdom is
not
10.
very wise.
No, it's average. It's like the average human.
Good.
But in this
Take
case-
17 necrotic damage.
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
What does Toll of the Dead do then?
That was a very good roll. Well, it's 2d12 to anything that's been harmed already. Or 2d8.
Okay, yeah, it lies down. It's kind of still holding on to you though, in a flimsy way. You know, like you've been caught between two branches of a tree.
Yeah, I'm just starting
Need to shake yourself off.
Get it off me!
Or you can make it dramatic.
I mean, it's a spider at the end of the day, and yeah, get it off!
Yeah, God, I'll bring my crowbar and try and crowbar its legs open.
Oh, defiling it, man. Defiling the lover. Right.
Yeah, give it a few bashes with the crowbar once it's let go as well.
1 second, gents.
Luminor.
Actually, are we all right for a quick refreshment break?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, does everyone feel like pulling in the lines for a piss? Yeah.
It'd be wise for me to stop the recording there then and have this in 2 sessions, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a move. Right, I'm going to stop it then now.